Welcome, fellow adventurers, to another episode of Bloodlines 2. I had left off the previous recording at a rather long-running time. I'll try and see if about trimming that down. There was quite a bit of me hunting, which honestly is not going to happen in this one since I've completed all of that. If you enjoy this content, make sure you like and subscribe and share it. We're getting pretty close to 50 subscribers. I know it's a small goal, but it's still a good goal. Also, if you want to get more involved, leave a suggestion, leave a comment. Who knows? Maybe your suggestion will become the next video, or you'll become the next guest. Well, come on. What are you waiting for? Let's sink our teeth into this adventure.
Regular as clockwork. Guess something's still pulling at my gray matter even without Gideon. Fire, you there?
I am.
The case was shelved. Gideon's disappearance. We thought it was the rebar killer. There was nothing else to be done. Or so I thought. I remember that much. But it was Lou. She buried him under the ground with iron through his heart. Does that mean she's always been the killer?
You're the detective. You tell me.
And how did he become part of the Sabbath? It was Lou's fault. How could I not know?
This has become significantly more intriguing.
It was Lou's fault. How could I not know that?
It's been so many years. You said it was shelved. What's changed?
These new killings. Maybe a copycat, maybe not, but they've put a tickle in my skull. I can't stop thinking about that night. The last time we saw him, he said he had to ask Lou something about stories. Don't you remember?
I remember. But if you're right, what can we do about it? Who would believe you?
You're right. We gotta find evidence. But how?
I do have an idea. Lou has a habit of keeping trophies.
Ooh, what? Like the skulls of her enemies, hollowed out, gold-plated, and used as drinking vessels?
No, like mementos.
That's what I said.
The point is that
he did.
I know where she keeps them. Remember all those years back, I used to have a lab in the basement of the glacier.
Ooh, skeletons in her closet?
She uses it for storage now. I doubt anyone else has been down there for years. There might be something there. You'd need to find a way in. Maybe Jimmy the elevator or something.
That does seem worth a try. Although they're not a big fan of me over at the glacier.
All of these options seem like something something a Malkavian would do, but
Since the incident with the penguin, I hear it still smells of fish.
Fabian, you told me once you'd given up on Gideon's death. That there was nothing you could do.
It's the curse of being a detective, Miss Sophia. Like a dog with a bone. Some bones we only dig up when we remember where we buried them. Over to the glacier, I suppose. A mite too close to Her Majesty for my liking. Goon on the door. That wasn't too helpful.
Let me stop you there, buddy. Private party. Nothing for you tonight.
My friend is inside.
None of that's my friend. I know all the tricks.
Then I commend your attention to duty, and I wish you good night. Truth be told, I never felt at ease in the glacier. Guess the feeling was mutual.
Did I feed the cat?
Not the best conversationalist.
Evening, ma'am. Wonderful to see you. How was today's shoot?
Oh, such a great day, darling. 7 scenes in the can.
Wonderful, ma'am. It must be such a grueling schedule. If I might ask, how do you stay in shape?
I am not answering that.
I'm so sorry for overstepping my bounds. Welcome back to the glacier, ma'am. And may I say, I am such a fan of your movies.
Always happy to meet a fan, even if they are a dick.
Please, enjoy your evening.
Oh, I will. You'd think that a card-carrying member of the undead would be able to get into swanky parties more often. Maybe I needed to get me an opera cape. Anyhow, time to visit the basement. To the elevator. Uh-oh, Tolly. This means trouble.
Now, why is Seattle's finest patronizing the Glacier Hotel? Let me guess. A murder? A public health violation? Or just my unpaid parking fines?
I'm hot on the trail of a clue, which will lead me to a murderer.
Oh, that's quite something. Rope, knife, candlestick, and where'd it happen? The library?
Can I just get past, please?
Lou's busy, whether you need clues or not. I might be persuadable, but police require access has never been enough for me.
I could owe you a favor.
Let's indulge in a little mutual scratching of backs here, Detective. You want your clue? I want some investigating done.
An investigation, huh? Investigating what?
You know me, always interested in the gossip. I've heard some things and I want to hear more. Patience is working on something very special. I want to know what. I want to know why it is that Silky leaves town every few weeks. And I really want to know about our newest recruit, Onda. She cut a deal to be let in. I want the skinny on it.
About patience.
Oh, yeah. They're up to something.
Why is that?
Their work. I like it, don't get me wrong, but I keep getting a feeling that I'm looking at it. You're good with the inanimate. Take a look.
About Silk.
A hint, Detective. Silky leaves town every few weeks.
About Onda's deal.
You know something?
Not yet.
Something, anything. She's in St. Stephen's. Made a deal with Campbell to be allowed to call herself I want to know.
I'll do.
You have a...
Going on a mighty quest to placate the guardian of the elevator doors hadn't been in my diary when I woke up. Trouble was, Tolly was mighty stubborn. Besides, some of his requests were kinda interesting. And it's not like I didn't have the time. Onda had made a deal with the court to stay in Seattle. I headed to Aurora Palm. I poked around.
I'm gonna go there first.
You have bills to pay, kids to look after. Let it all go.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
I just realized he's walking this entire time. Like, I may be shift moving, but this is fast forwarding his memory, not he's running.
So what was Silky up to when he went out for a hike? I doubted he'd tell me. something in here to clue me into Silky. A monthly parcel from Mrs. T. Interesting. Maybe I should go try to pick it up. Off to face Mrs. Thorne then, I suppose. To remove an item from her premises. The last time I'd done that, she wasn't best pleased.
This actually might take some time.
So here I was, about to try to persuade Mrs. Thorne to let me get a look at Silky's package.
Oh, it's you.
Could I place an order for something?
The last time you placed a special order from me was in 1983. Rather against my better judgment. Do you remember what came to pass? I was left with a big fun bumper book of sleuthing on my desk for 3 years. Accompanied, I remind you, by a yellow plastic magnifying glass and a super squirrel code ring.
Yes.
So no, not again. This shop is for the esoteric, not the infantile.
I'm here to pick something up. An order. For Silky?
Interesting. You're not one of his usual.
No,
And given he gave me a heartfelt request not to share his private life with members of the court...
You'll thrash me if I don't get it.
We should all be so lucky. In any case, no. The customer's order stays with me.
Look,
Not a chance.
I have other...
Am I seriously going to...
Hi there. I wanted to collect Silky's special order for this month.
Oh, you do you? You're not the first to be poking around.
Was it that detective? He's been asking questions, bugging Silky.
Indeed, little toe rag. Given the outside interest, can you confirm the details of the order?
The boss wouldn't want me to know.
Someone who follows orders. How novel. Here is the package. Tell Simeon that another such volume will be waiting for him in 28 days, as agreed.
Thanks. I'll make sure he gets it. Huh. So every 28 days, Silky headed out of town with a different book in his hands. A gift for someone. Only Silky knew that this would be enough for Tolly. I headed to Aurora Palm to try to get a private art view. Well, I had what I needed on Silky, I guess. What was next? I still had to figure out what was going on with Patience's art. Honda's deal with the court, that was a puzzle. Here we were. A quick...
Fabian!
Any gossip? Anything I should know about that might distract me from my current case?
I have nothing. It sounds to me that you wish me to fabricate for you something fascinating. But I'm sorry, that I'll never do. You could browse my shop, though. We might engage in trade.
I fear I have bigger... I wanted to see Patience.
They are out, I'm afraid. Something I can help you with.
I wanted a quick look at their art.
You can take a look, I'm sure. Just don't mess with anything. You know how they get.
Thanks. Keep up the good work.
Don't get caught.
Don't get carried off by conspirators. Ooh. Wait. Something interesting is near here. Oh, it's just...
With patients not around, I was a man of simple tastes, and this looked complex.
What was it? Spirit touch.
Hey there. What do I even call you? How about I just call you Angel? Anyway, tell me about you.
I am the Reaper of the Forsaken, the Forgotten, the Consumer of the husks of the lost.
Oh, that's nice. Tell me about you, Angel. What's the general vibe?
I weld, I snarl, I enmesh. I am the fusion of the dead and the never-living. My wings are clipped, my eyes are bound. I am chained, and so I rage.
That, isn't good. Patience is having a bad time right now. I can see that. What exactly are you made of?
Chains and iron, rope and tool, blade and bone. I spear, I cut, I split, I bite.
You do, don't you? And a skull right at the center. More bone, obviously. That is interesting. What's your purpose? Why did patients choose to make you?
The art cannot speak of the artist.
Well, you're restarting a long history of arguments about art criticism right there, buddy. Let's stick with what I can figure out.
I am an expression of the truth of those that are forced to be animate, but do not live.
Yeah, I guess that's blatantly obvious. I thought there might be more to it.
I am power and rage and force in chains, and if unleashed, I will tear down my tormentors and destroy those that have me fettered.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I just don't know if that's figurative or if you could really, jump up and flap around. Any supernatural stuff going on here. Let me just concentrate a little.
Power. There is power in these bones. Heat sequestered in this metal.
There is, isn't there? And what's more?
The skull. It screams in form and in function.
Yeah, there is something about that skull. Just gonna check out your noggin, Angel. Don't mind me. Now, I know this is stating the obvious, but, you've got fangs. You got fangs. Well, they're fake for sure, but that's the trick. Because underneath, you really are the bones of a kindred, aren't you? My. Have we met before?
Thin ice, Malkavian.
What the vajazzling fuck do you think you're doing, Fabian? Appreciating the art doesn't mean sticking your fucking fingers into it.
God, nice skull. Well, polished?
Uh-huh. God damn you. If you moved anything by an inch, I'll fucking... Wait. Why are you here?
Just looking. It's real good, Patience. I mean it. What's the meaning of the work?
Eye of the Beholder? 101 of art, detective.
When it comes to art, I always need a cheat sheet.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you'd take apart a songbird to see what makes it sing.
The skull, right there in the center. That does draw your attention. Where did you get it?
Yeah, quite a thing, ain't it? Every found object has its story.
Uh-huh. And do you know it?
Not yet, but it's starting to talk to me.
Oh yeah, I know something about talking artifacts.
I bet you do, Malky. And filing cabinets and road signs, am I right?
Haha.
So whose is it? Where did it come from?
Honestly, I don't know who it is. I wish I did. Old Bonehead must have one hell of a story. As to where it came from, that's my business. Nico's not my only source. People here know my tastes.
Huh. Even if I couldn't figure out who old Bonehead was, I knew Tolly would want to know where the skull came from, or who gave it to patients. You're really not gonna tell?
Why is it so important to you?
I'm worried it was someone I knew.
Yeah, I guess you've seen a lot of people pass through in your... Old Bonehead is telling me the shape it wants to be. Maybe when it's finished you'll recognize who it was? Let's leave that...
Tolly wouldn't let me get away without some... I'll go...
Thank Christ.
Let's have a peek, shall we? Oh. Don't want to give up Katsumi's name. She's a good supplier. Thanks for the help. Katsumi was the supplier. I decided not to let on to Patience that I knew it. Patience was good, I think. But I was no expert. Ooh, not my taste. No. Anda had made a deal with the court. That was Patience ticked off Tolly's list. Okay then, onwards. Anda's deal with the court, that was a puzzle.
Oh, a party. I hope they were fun.
I shouldn't have walked.
Hmm.
I was becoming a regular visitor to St. Stephen's, and nobody had smited me so far. Still, there's a first time for everything. I had to figure out what Anda's deal was.
What do you want?
About Misty.
What about her?
Thanks for looking out for her.
She was in a bad way. Still is. Wherever she is. I guess she's moved on. Sometimes I think I hear her, or catch a shadow of her. She's out there in the city somewhere, trying to keep that child. You know it'll never be born. Those two will be together.
Yeah. This your...
Sure, I guess. Since Father Macmillan passed on. I'm sure some official will notice but for now, someone has to keep the lights burning.
How did you join the Camarilla?
True enough. It's what you'd expect. New lick in town got... The prince set me a task, well, his sire did. And that opened my eyes as to how this city worked.
Might I ask what that task was?
Guess you just did. But it's between me and Lou Graham. And it's done now, so...
Fair enough. Have a good night.
Uh-huh.
I thought I was on the... Oh, that would have just broke. I didn't think that would help. Anda had made a deal. Evening, Reggie.
Mister.
Just, sure. swarm rat.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate some help.
I didn't think that was worth. Nope. Had nothing to say. Huh. This hadn't been used in a while. Come to think of it, I hadn't heard the bells for a long time. Out of services? Some folks say you shouldn't read personal mail. They're missing out. Well, well. Well, hello there, Mr. Pointy. Gotta say, I am not accustomed to talking to cutlery.
Ha! Cutlery! I was made to take a life, not to butter bread.
Whoa! Okay, I get it. I'm sorry. Do you have an owner?
Not an owner, but a partner who wields me in our assignations. Together, we have slain many.
I was kinda hoping for a name.
There is a scent associated with me, is there not? An aromatic fragrance like jasmine, with just a touch of melted tallow. It is not unfamiliar, huh?
You're right there. That's Onda. Not a surprise. Wonder why she's not carrying you. So, what has Onda used you for recently?
Parting flesh, detective. The cutting of mortal meat and the severing of bone. I am no cheese knife.
Oh, I can smell that. Blood. And recent, too. There's something more here, isn't there? Guilt. You reek of it. Yeah, I need to concentrate. So, have you
Look at me, detective. The stains around the hilt are when I sink into an
which is presumably pretty short.
You can only speculate, detective. For I have been used. She does not want me found, no. Perhaps there is more. Perhaps she is scared of me.
Why do I sense guilt, my wicked little friend?
A blade cuts. A blade makes no judgment.
This is deep. Deeper than my guess.
I bite down through skin, through flesh, through thin I sever. A cry of agony. Stumps spurt crimson as 2 fingers roll loot twice more. Bang, bang! The joints crack and digits fall away, white and scarlet. Our victim sobs it.
Oh, that was something. Wait. Lady Maria.
I am a knife. I cannot answer.
That was her price for joining the Camarilla. Lou never did get along with the clergy. Thanks, Mr. Pointy.
But she didn't kill the priest, did she?
That letter.
Tolly would be real interested in this.
Okay, I certainly had the goods on Onda. That was it then. Time to head back to the sacred guardian of the elevator doors.
I have theories. Theories that this game is kind of pointing me towards. Like a detective.
Detective!
I know about Patience artwork.
Great! So will it animate and wreak vengeance on internet critics?
No, but it does have a really interesting skull in the middle of it. Kindred.
Aha! Whose?
Not sure, but I can tell it has power. Patience got it via Katsumi, so it's anyone's guess.
It is worth buying a ticket to that exhibition, isn't it? Maybe I'll watch from the balcony.
I've got something on Silky.
And what has our favorite chunky chew toy been up to?
He goes out into the woods every 28 days, like clockwork. I'm pretty sure he's trying to teach the animals, reading to them, philosophy books.
Putting Descartes before the horse and other critters, huh? Neato. Anyway, Detective, that's a start. I've been looking for a line on him for a while. Every little bit helps.
I figured out what was going on with Onda.
Oh, yes? Do tell.
She killed the priest at St. Stephen's, at Lou's orders, although they were passed down by Campbell.
Poor Father Macmillan? What a shame, but that tracks. Funny, I got the idea there was something more to it. But thank you, Detective. I do declare you've filled my cup with gossip. Good work. Now you have an appointment with an elevator. I'll catch you later. People to see, thumbscrews to apply.
Interesting.
Oh, the basement button doesn't do anything. God damn it. This machine needs a stern talking to.
From darkness and despair.
World still.
The blessed.
Could you spare?
It is in your.
I have to talk to the elevator to make it go down.
Wait, hope you're here.
We should ascend. Take him.
Ascend? No, I need to descend. Thanks for the offer, though.
Basement, please.
Oh, are you sure, sir? Lugrain's penthouse is your usual destination.
Down. Definitely down. Got a hot lead.
No one's been down there for a while. There's nothing interesting in the lower levels. Indeed, I'd go so far as to say that your request is unusual. Even ill-advised.
Posh elevator.
I got to fix. Of course, sir. But I just wanted to check since the downward mechanism is a little corroded and the upward mechanism is in good repair. Would you be upset if I would. The basement is unmaintained and there's a strange odor. I am told that.
Pretty please.
Of course, sir.
Are you sure, sir? He sent me up. Nope, never mind.
Now to see if Sophia's theory was right. Was this the closet where Lou kept her? I don't know what was worse. The idea that Lou turned her enemies to stone, or the idea that she had angels for enemies? was never a writer, but she did have that pet one back in the 40s. The guy with the hairy hands. I figured I did. Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. My buddy Willem had one of these. Always talking about that one song. The old romantic. Huh. Classical, but didn't this look just like one of Lou's hangers-on back in the 50s? What was her name? Oh, I remember this. The politician. Thought he was untouchable, then these figures turned up at bars all across the state. No one took him seriously after that. Oh my, those eyeglasses were mighty familiar. I thought I knew what they were, but I needed to have a proper word with them.
Hello, Fabian, my boy.
Oh, I was right. Sophia was right. And here, in this place, it was Lou Graham.
A prince full of guilt and a man who can read her poker face. I'd say you're on the money. Good work, detective. Now go get your man.
Someone's gonna be waiting for him right when he exits. Nope, never mind.
There she is.
Why if
A moment.
I start?
America, keep safe.
Go do your.
It was time to take my evidence to Prince Campbell. Time to reveal that Lou was the original rebar killer.
That makes it kind of interesting.
Fabian, any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, detective, but go on. What have you got?
You remember the early 20s? When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body. But I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this. I have an eyewitness report, literally, of who killed Gideon Hall.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of and?
You're the prince! You're supposed... She faked Santiago, committed the rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of, well, from you Specifically, I suppose it's your name.
Wait, no, this is a breakthrough.
No, Detective, it's old news. You have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
I can't.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know who destroyed
Ooh.
Gideon.
The case is closed.
The case is closed. I guess.
Ooh.
Do go ahead, Detective. This is fascinating.
The killer is
Indeed.
perhaps a ghoul? They can be in
Keen insight.
The killer.
That is fairly conclusive, I agree.
A witness heard him.
We know he can walk in the daytimes. A mortal, do you think, or...
It would fit with a ghoul.
Then...
The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry.
Perhaps. Unless...
The killer is into crosses.
And the same rebar decoration.
Our guy loves theatrics.
Or to misdirect.
Of course. I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth. Made up. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him. Or any... I think he's a story.
Oh, devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him and so, let's sum up. The killer, they are not kindred, perhaps a ghoul, loves to myth make, to misdirect, to point away from the obvious. So, what's your
I think it's you, Lou Graham. You used a fire to destroy...
Oh, now. That does feel like a good theory, but I'm
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful... Together, you faked the whole... Taking the head off your... The two of you did this together. The Campbell is the rebar killer.
Oh, delightful. Oh, well, I think everyone else suspects. They're just too... So?
That I'm about to have...
No. You have no suspect in the rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspect
Interesting.
in the rebar killings.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
There. Isn't that better?
Okay, well, that was interesting.
So you did solve the case?
Seems I did. And it seems Campbell and Lou took that from me. And those were not the only times. Thunder and blazes, how often has this happened? I thought Gideon was sending the dreams, but he's gone now. I need to mull this over. I know Sophia said she'd like to see us later, but in the meantime, Ryong expects us. Lou, apparently.
I'm gonna get the side quest done. Real quick. And then I will call this one for a few reasons. That radio's not playing no more. That's kind of concerning. I need to meet those two. We go meet Nico. Nope. How much do I got? 3. When I get 3 more, I'm going to get that one. And then from there, I'm probably going to just go in order for which the cheapest.
You have been busy, da? First the Sabbat, and now... I was a so... And after all, I met a kid. She gave me a chance. My old commander is the one with...
How do you
control yours?
I charm kindred until they agree to share their gifts with me.
Mina, you're sly. I hunt out those who deserve it. And what? It's supper time.
What do you...
The same thing. Losing what's left of it is a difficult... I hunt those...
You are... This city is right.
You think I'm stupid, Nomad? You are just as manipulative as the rest of... I will assist when it suits me.
Is there...
I do have some. These are not...
I look...
Oh, I was... Someone, please, help me! Oh my god, just don't kill me! No, just go away! Don't do anything! Please! Please!
Well, here we are. What do you suppose the old bird's after now? Oh, play it careful over any accusations. We only have my memory to go on.
Hold that sexy bod against me?
No, don't need to. went too far that direction. Got it. What? Oh, come on. May have counted that I broke the masquerade, but...
It is good to... So, Emma will not return again for her earrings? I will be...
Is there...
I need to go...
Take care.
What?
The court.
What are your...
For myself, acquire, perhaps purchase a small summer house.
What are your...
I don't fear much, except the downfall of my clan. The other... Before my time, Camarilla, the master... We must make...
How do you...
That is a dangerous...
You are old...
In truth, just between you and I, my dear, I may be powerful in my own way. The natural order is upset and... You'll find a package on my...
Very well. Be well.
Thank you, officer. I don't know if I've actually been on the rooftop. I might have been up there. What?
Pizza.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Music's still going.
What?
The goods.
Excellent. Have a cup on the house.
Enjoy your...
I mean, that's where it was located, so... Not really lying. Of course I get 500 of it. Why is the music still going?
You put down those mortal vermin yet? Goddamn rats get...
What is it?
We all know La Sombra are ambitious, right? I just think there's room for working with the Ventru. Lou might not be Prince anymore, and she might not be at her best right now. And you can bet your ass up from threats both out...
What are...
Gosh. Spiders and tight spaces.
You're undead.
You're joking.
No shit, Sheriff. Look, I don't know what your angle is here, but I'm not fucking scared of anything.
Do you trust...
You want the honest answer? Abso-fucking-lutely not.
Whether you like it or not, we are allies.
I suppose you're doing a lot. I'll concede that maybe the enemy of my enemy... Looks like it. You know the Bank of Seattle? Seems the Sabbat are trying to dig in there.
I will deal with it. Have a good...
Kind of an interesting way to look at it. The enemy of my enemy is my acquaintance. Unfortunately, I'm planning on taking over as Prince, and I have a feeling that means that I'm going to have to kill Lou. I also want to make good with Fabian, which means that killing Lou is probably a good thing. get rid of first. That's enough. I like that one.
Ooh, they deserve that. Honda will be pleased.
So the question is...
Yep, I guess our prince awaits.
Okay.
Whatever you can spare, please.
I know Lou wants to talk to us. I'd rather talk to Ryong.
Shouldn't have walked.
I'm going to enter and then save and quit. I think that should be long enough. I have a few things that I need to get done. But I do believe that I'm going to be playing more later today. Okay. I was kind of hoping that it would auto-save right there. I suppose it should have. Thank you for watching. As always, we appreciate your views, your likes, your continued support. We're getting into the meat and bones of this game now, and I want to keep going. So, until our next adventure.